Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 26th of March we've got 9 races on ITV, something for everybody. The flat gets underway on the turf at Doncaster, all-weather action at Kempton and a couple of quality handicaps at Kelso to get stuck into the ground. Drying out rapidly. Doncaster was soft earlier in the week. I think they'll be nearly good by Saturday, and it's a similar story at Kelso. Of course, we're on the all-weather at Kempton. We start off with our betting expert Nap. This runs in the 135 at Kelso, a handicap hurdle over 2 mile 4, and here Diamond Slate of Lucinda Russell looks the one to side with. Now this one has been progressing nicely since winning at Musselburghe over this trip, needs decent ground, a real galloping sort. Almost all of his career's been spent running at Musselburghe in truth, and I think this switch to a more galloping track in Kelso on decent ground will suit. He doesn't really quicken, he's a galloper. He's edged up the weights after winning here a few starts back at Musselburghe, and has run really well in defeat, finishing with running left last time out. I think he'll go really well here. He's a fair price and a sporting nap on a competitive day of action. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 3:15 at Kelso, and here I'm going to stick with Tim Easterby's mare Betty Ballou. Now she took a while to get the hang of things over hurdles. Indeed, she made a bad jumping error at the 4th when winning at Catterick last time out. She's back into handicaps now. I think there's more to come. She's another smooth traveller who needs decent ground, and this kind of mark should be well within her compass. The remaining 7 races on ITV, we start off with the season opener in the 1:15 on the flat, the Brocklesby. No opinion here, but just to say that Blatant, who comes from Eve Johnson Horton's yard, who won this with Chindit last year, is reportedly well forward. The late market moves will be a really good guide. A good race to watch to get your handle on the 2-year-olds as the season gets underway. Staying at Doncaster, the 150, Diligent Harry. Well, Clive Cox has got a brilliant team of young horses this season, and this useful sprinter didn't quite deliver all that was expected of him last season. He's a free-going sort. Drying ground at Doncaster should suit him, and I know that he's well fancied to make a winning return. Over to Kempton on the all-weather, the 205. Well, Fancy Man is a prolific 4-year-old of Richard Hannon who's got a terrific record on the all-weather, and he could be at a fitness advantage over some of these rivals. The 225 back to Doncaster. General Lee was a horse I really liked last season, a standard bearer for the Paul Cole yard, holding his form throughout the summer. He's got optimum conditions to make a winning return here if he's straight and well. Back to Kempton for the 240, a staying handicap. Well, Imperium is a course and distance winner, who's 6 from 9 on the all-weather. A really good advert for Harry and Roger Charlton, the two of them teaming up this season, father and son combination. He seems sure to give his running again and again. Having recent runs can count for plenty at this stage of the flat season. The 3 o'clock at Doncaster, a really disappointing 4-runner field here. Well, Royal Champion represents the brilliant Roger Varian team, who's flying along at the minute. He's had 4 winners in the last fortnight. This one was thought good enough to run in the Dante at York 317 days ago. He's well down in class for his return. I should think he'll be 100% fit and ready to go. And finishing up at Doncaster in the big betting race of the day, the 335, the William Hill Lincoln, a huge field, a cavalry charge. Well, Salame was quite impressive when winning on the all-weather twice in November. I think he's got into this handicap quite lightly at the first time of asking. A switch to turf should bring about plenty of improvement, and the Simon and Ed Crisford yard is in terrific form. They've had a couple of winners in the last week. Best of luck with all 9 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.